Okay, so this is the TGA, and it uses the same cups that we use for the DSC to do sample measurements, and you hang the cup into this tiny little stirrup assembly. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but it's a tiny little cup with a stirrup hanging down, and the stirrup is then, once the sample is in place, you put the whole assembly onto this little tray that swings out sideways. And I'm going to move this guy over real close so you can see. So now there's our sample sitting in its little assembly, and we slide this guy, this little table, in underneath what is a very, very sensitive scale. And I don't know if you can see it, but you see that little wire hook hanging down right there? That's like the thickness of a hair, and it's hanging from a scale. And the scale has 0.1 microgram sensitivity, as I recall. I'll double check. So now what you do is you slide this little guy around under there, and you move him up into place, and you slide him around and you push him over, and then you pull this guy down, and the sample should be hanging from our little scale, okay, which it is now. And then we can move this platform out of the way, and we have a furnace assembly here that rises into place, and I'll do it by hand for you, but it's actually powered by gases. But this would rise into place, come in underneath the sample and enclose it, and then the sample would be inside that white furnace assembly. And let me just take this guy apart for you so you can see what that furnace assembly looks like. So here's our glass Pyrex tube that protects the assembly. This white thing at the top is our furnace, and let me just get this guy off of here, sorry. Okay, and inside of our furnace you would typically see a thermocouple sticking up in there that would keep track of the temperatures inside the furnace. At the moment, my thermocouple is broken. So here's my old thermocouple, and it slides up into this little ceramic tube right here to the interior of the furnace, and then plugs in down here at the base. Thermocouples over at McMaster-Carr, they'll run you, or at Omega, they'll run you about, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 bucks. My replacement thermocouple for that furnace was $300. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so that's too close. Alright, so that's the TGA. I'm going to show you results from the TGA, or maybe I already have, in your slideshow. Okay, that's it.